Welcome back to SKT. This week we take on part 1 of the GIBB River Road.
A lot of people lose sleep about the GIBB River Road.
We absolutely punish our gear in an attempt to show you guys some free camps that you must know about on this adventure track. We also take on one of the scariest croc-infested caves on the planet.
And to make matters worse, my head torch is dying. Look at this, is all the light I've got to deal with now.
Oh, a croc's gone.
So I'm just currently sitting in croc-infested water.
And this will get your skin crawling, so strap in. It's going to be one hell of an adventure.
Rightio guys, we have got a massive giveaway for you. It's gargantuan, behemoth. We are giving away an iTech PS2000 power station. This thing's valued at just under $3,000, and all you have to do is be subscribed to this YouTube channel, so SKT, and comment the hidden code word in each of our GIBB River Road videos. By the end of the series, it's going to make a sentence. Comment that sentence in the finale video of our GIBB series, and we're going to be picking one of you lucky buggers to win this prize valued at $3,000. So the PS2000's 160 amp hour lithium inbuilt battery paired with a 2000 watt inverter. It's an absolute weapon. We've even run our caravan off this thing. So it's going to transform the way you guys camp, and we wanted to give back to the die-hard SKT followers that watch week in, week out, and what a better way to do that than give you something that's worth $3,000.
Rightio, we have an exciting couple weeks up our sleeve here. We are tackling the GIBB River Road.
Finally, after 3 years.
Some people, it's their nightmare. Some people absolutely freaking love it. We've done it once before, and we are absolutely frothing for the adventure to get off this hard black stuff, hit the red dirt, and yeah, we cannot wait to start it. But
It's gonna be amazing.
for this episode, well, for this adventure, I should say, my parents are joining us. They won't be on camera too much.
Got some gate crashes.
They're a bit camera shy, but they will be in the background, and that is who is traveling with us with pretty much the exact same setup as we've got. So it's gonna be so much fun. We cannot wait to show you. We've got a sneaky little bet on who can catch the first barramundi. Gets $50, all right? So
$50?
$50, and we are so freaking excited. Let's go, let's get in the car.
Rightio, we just pulled into the first camp on our GIBB River Road adventure. This is Leonard Rest Area. It's absolutely free to camp here. Now, a lot of people lose sleep about the GIBB River Road, and hopefully we can give you guys some information that not everyone gives you on the internet, but can help you a lot when it comes to tackling this road right here. And the first thing I'll talk about is tire pressure. So the thing we want to achieve in the next 3 videos is obviously entertain you guys. We're not here to put socks on centipedes, but we're also trying to provide a little bit of information. So tire pressure is probably the most important thing that you have to memorize. And for us, this is probably the biggest question we get asked: what tire pressures do I run? Now, everyone's setup's different, and it is a fine line because there's not fuel stations everywhere. You've got to let your tires down enough so it doesn't put a heap of strain on your vehicle and your caravan, so you don't break down. And just an FYI, it's about 10 grand to get a tilt tray out to the GIBB River Road to get off it if you do break down. So it is worth getting your tire pressures right, but if you let them down too much, you could rim out, and also you're going to be using a lot of fuel, and there's not fuel stations everywhere. So you've got to find the fine line between having them soft enough so it's nice on your vehicle and your caravan, but not having them down too low where you're going to be chewing the juice. And for us in V8 Land Cruisers, we don't have a huge amount of range, so it's something that we have to think about. Now, I have magic pressures for corrugations, and that's probably 20 on the front, 25 on the back of the cruiser, and then 20 on the caravan. I think that's like a mint number for me. We are just under 7 ton combined, and if you have a lighter vehicle, you can obviously go a lot lower. People with single axle caravans, be wary. You've got a lot more weight over a central point, so you don't want to have them down too low on your caravan, but you can still go very, very low. A lot of people are worried to drop them too low, but I feel like there's a sweet spot where literally you can't feel any of the bumps, which is what you want. So anyway, we'll drop the tyres now. Tomorrow we're heading out to Winjana Gorge. We're gonna have a fire. I'm gonna throw the drone up in a minute, show you how cool this place looks. But yeah, typical GIBB. First night we're just spending in an absolute dust bowl, but couldn't be happier. This is the start of the adventure. It only gets better from this. So anyway, I'm gonna drop the tyres now. 20, 25 and 20 on the van.
show you this. This is a baby boab tree. So this is as small as they get. And these guys, well, the Kimberleys had a huge wet season and a late wet season. So they got so much rain. And that is why everything is going to be so green on this trip. And I cannot wait to show you this, because when we were here 3 years ago, it was dead, it was dry, it was very typical for this time of the year. But anyway, the boab tree, that is a special tree that is, I believe, native to the Kimberleys, but I know that they can get them in Queensland as well. Someone pulled us up last time on that. But tomorrow the plan is wake up early and hit Tunnel Creek. And if you're not too sure about Tunnel Creek, we'll be swimming in a pitch black cave full of crocodiles. That is what Tunnel Creek is. So extremely keen to do that. But we are knackered. We've done about 400 Ks today, so it's time to hit the sack and wake up bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. Yeah, we're not here to put socks on centipedes. So tomorrow we're going to get in the water with the crocodiles, and we'll bring you guys along for it. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of screams, and a lot of people pull out last minute because it gets scarier the closer you get to this joint. But anyway, I'm pumped for it. Cannot wait. So we'll see you in the morning. Rightio, Big Gazzy ready to swim with some crocodiles?
Ready.
His mum ready to swim with some crocodiles?
Ready.
Good.
Rightio, this has got to be one of my favourite places on the GIBB River Road, and that's the stretch of corrugated road heading into Tunnel Creek. These prehistoric cliff faces littered with ancient boab trees will truly take your breath away. It is absolutely insane. Now, trying to keep composed heading to Tunnel Creek is hard, because swimming through any deep, long, dark cave is scary enough, let alone adding some crocodiles into the mix. Now, a bad story from last time we'll hear, me and Sarah missed a major rockfall internally in the cave by 1 hour. Now, it's crazy to think that if we had have had that extra coffee in the morning, our life could be dramatically different. Now, that is Mother Nature showing its boss, and being this remote and being this far out in the bush demands respect. And literally our hearts were racing as we drive into Tunnel Creek.
Sore in its leg.
Shit, it's been attacked by a dingo.
Look at its leg. Oh,
It's crook.
poor little baby.
That's not good.
Rightio, we just made it to Tunnel Creek. There's absolutely not another soul here, and we almost lost the drone on the way here. A hawk, Mum and Dad were watching the drone behind our car. We couldn't see it, but there was a hawk chasing it for like a kilometre. Lucky I threw it into sports mode, threw a bit of nos up it, and we didn't outrun it. It almost got us. But anyway, we just got here and we're about to go in a croc infested cave. And let me tell you, it's spookier than Scooby-Doo's house. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun though. We haven't done this for 3 years, and last time we were here there was actually a rock fall, which doesn't make you feel that good. And if you're the only one here, you sort of want at least one other person here. But yeah, we'll see how we go. We're going to bring you along for it. This is not for the faint-hearted. The cave is literally at the bottom of this massive range here, and that's a lot of rock on top of the cave. I'm bloody keen as anything. Let's have a crack.
You know what, Sarah? I'm looking forward to a swim so I can have a wash.
This is...
Go in first then, Gary.
Dad just said, because we're the first one here, we're going to see all the crocs. And Mum said, I don't want to all the crocs. Check this out. Got a couple boabians.
We all feel like nudists walking.
This is probably the stumpiest boab you'll ever see right in front of me here. Here we go. Everyone's chuckling, but the nerves are real.
I remember I read this story.
Rightio, we're at the start here. So this is all the rock that's above that little tiny opening just there-ish somewhere. Like,
You don't want to
there.
think about that when you're going in
Yeah,
there.
that is mental, eh?
I know, it's crazy. It's been 3 years since we did this.
Yeah, I
and
know.
I will tell that story afterwards, actually. I don't want to
Yeah,
tell that story just yet.
let's not tell it just yet. But let's go.
So pretty. Oh, they've put a little sandbag now.
The Yorkshire?
Yeah, like nothing to different.
Wow, check this out. Oh shit. Look at this. I think it's spooky because it's cloudy too. Plus there's no one here, so it is dead silent in this cave. And silence is spooky. Ooh, we're heading into the darkness.
We're heading into the darkness. Looking out for crocs. There's bulk little froggies in here, eh? Bats. Bats and crocs. That's all this cave. So crazy, the formations. Got some bats in here. Trying to look for a little croc. Tell you what, that's a bit spooky, eh? We got a croc full of torch batteries. Just one single croc. And this is where you got to start swimming through the cave. So the water goes really deep just here. And like I said, this is where you got to start swimming. Old mate's just having a hell time. Oh. Rightio, this is where you got to swim. So I don't know if you can see this, but this is all water. And oh, it's muddy.
It's very muddy. Oh my god,
Oh, I lost my croc. I lost my croc. Take your crocs off. They're not. Oh, it's because I didn't put it in sports mode.
my croc's stuck.
Mine's stuck too. The ground is super muddy.
Okay. Alright, wait for me.
Go.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but just swim because the ground is rank.
Okay. I can't see with your
Go.
torch, my.
Go, go, go.
Oh, my croc's gone.
I told you.
Oh, so long. Oh no, it's buried somewhere.
No, it'll pop up. So I'm just currently sitting in croc infested water while my partner just takes her sweet ass time.
Okay.
Everything is good.
Alright, shine your torch forward.
Go.
Okay.
Swim.
Can you shine your torch forward so I can see?
Oh, this is so much fun. This is freezing. I can't. You gotta go to that sign, Sarah.
Oh my god.
It is so deep and... Oh, I made it. Oh, that's so refreshing. Oh, what a fantastic swim.
In the cave.
Oh. Here goes Mum and Dad. Mum's absolutely shitting it. You right, Mum? Yeah. It's pretty nice swim.
You guys are way quieter than I was getting across.
And I've checked the bank for crocs. There's nothing you can stand there.
And it's nice and sandy here.
You can stand there, Mum. Stand there now.
Cherubins.
Cherubins.
Can you see? Oh yeah. Oh, that's so cool.
Rightio, there's the light at the end of the tunnel. So we've been in here for about a kilometre and it looks like we're gonna have to bloody swim through here. Way more water than last time, but we still haven't seen any crocs. We've seen heaps of slides, but we've seen lots of cane toads. So we're just showing Mum and Dad where people leave their dirty undies with
Someone shit themselves.
skid marks in them from the cave, but how cool's that? There's some indigenous art for you.
That's amazing.
Won't tell you exactly where it is, but it's near the caves, so you're gonna have to find it yourselves.
Go for a little explore.
Explore. But it's pretty cool, eh?
Pud and Pud Junior. So once you leave Tunnel Creek, there is so much to see. All you have to do is go for a little walk outside the cave, and there's honestly so many pretty spots to see. We're just coming up to another rock art site. Have you found it, Keels?
Yeah, I remember it being somewhere around
Yeah, I
here.
swear it was around here.
Big cherubin. You probably think we're pretty keen bloody walking around in croc caves with trying to catch cherubin, but and to make matters worse, my head torch is dying really fast. So look at this, is all the light I've got to deal with now. It's like a candle. You won't catch him, Dad. He's too quick for you. Oh, oh, croc. No.
Letting you go for a while. Then I'm taking you
coming down to Winjana Gorge. It's a nice short walk in, but it's very hot, so make sure you bring some water down. But this is the place where you're going to see some freshwater crocodiles, so we're super excited to go and try and find ourselves some crocs.
I present ADHD Chats, presented by Dopamine and Caffeine.
Now, I'm not talking about wetting the bed, but the Kimberley's had a big wet season, and have a look at this. All these trees, last time we were here 3 years ago, used to be erect. Trees were erect, and now they have just been smoked, and all the water obviously funnels through this massive gorge, Winjana Gorge, and yeah, that's just all been flattened, which is insane. It looks like someone's come in here with a cherry picker and cut them all down, but it's Mother Nature's cherry picker. She don't need no chainsaw, boy. She just gives you a bit of rain, and it just funnels through here. But
Rightio, we just pulled over on the side of the GIBB here. I just wanted to show you guys the corrugations that you're going to be in for. As you can see here, we got a few corrugations. I don't know if you can see them. Pretty decent. Yeah, we've just picked the van up. So we got the Urban. We're running an 18.9 Urban Extreme and obviously the 200 series cruiser. And like I said, tyre pressure is a crucial thing. Look at that, nice and bagged out. And that's going to make for the comfiest ride possible. So anyway, we're going to the next camp. I think it's called Marchfly Rest Area or something. We're all hooked up here. We got another 100 Ks to go today, and then we're gonna get there. But we're gonna have some cool stuff to show you on the way. There's heaps of quirky little rocks and stuff to show you guys. And we'll whack the drone up in a minute, and we'll give you a bird's eye view. This place is absolutely unreal.
Driving along the GIBB, and this stretch is called Victoria's, what is it called? Victoria's Head.
Oh, I know, that's what order himself.
It's called Queen Victoria's Head, so if you can look closely, you might be able to see why.
the big nose on it, how's the honker?
Can you see that?
Massive schnozzer. Look at the schnoz, that schnoz would bloody, yeah, that'd make bloody, I don't know what to say. Bloody hill. The GIBB Road is surprisingly hilly, eh?
Right, your window to your right.
How good, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, brother. Rest stop that I was trying to find this whole time. This is this bloody range I was trying to find, Dad.
Alright, it's a high one.
Rightio, it's literally time to rip the lid off something super frosty and cold, but yeah, we're just pulling into camp here. This one's called Marchfly Glen or something, I don't know, Marchfly something, and we've never camped here before, but last time we wish we did because it looks mint. But looks like we snagged a sick little spot here, as long as we can get ourselves in and out. Whoa, this is beautiful, in the pandanus, so nice.
Rightio, we just got into camp. How good is this? I think we scored the best spot here. All under these bloody pandamas or whatever they're called. Absolutely mint. Mum and Dad's van there. we got this side, and then we're gonna have the fire pit right in the middle. But it's like 10 degrees cooler under the canopy of these trees, so we're gonna leave the vans here for the next 2 days and then go out and day trip and explore. We got Leonard's Gorge plus Bell Gorge to do, and Marchfly is situated perfect for them too. Anyway, I'm happier than a dog with two tails with this. This is absolutely amazing. The only thing is that limb on that big snappy gum there is a bit shit, just that limb there. But I think if it does fall, it's gonna miss the van. But anyway, they're built pretty strong. It'd probably take that, I reckon. Do you reckon it'd take that limb, Dad?
Yes, Keelan.
Should we... Any dust in the van, Sarah?
I don't think so. No.
How good's that?
I know.
Remember the Oz track?
Oh my god, I don't even want to think about that.
Let's just talk about the Oz track, because
The fish is defrosted.
let's quickly talk about the Oz track, because you've got to start somewhere. You can't just go straight to this. So the first time we did the GIBB, we did it in an 11-foot Oz track Chinese hybrid, and literally let more dust in than was outside, I
It
reckon.
was so bad. There was dust everywhere, like over all of the benches. There was just this thick layer of red dust all over the bed. It's just red dust. We like had the worst headaches every night because we were like just sucking in dust.
Dust inhalated. But anyway, this is what the van looks like after getting it thrown around on the GIBB.
And this is where we keep our coffee machine for
In
all
the
of
sink.
the questions.
Tonight we're having fish laksa, which will be tasty. But yeah, check it out. This is how the van is after a full day of just bashing the crap out of it. These things are built that strong. Look at it, perfect. Radio, one Urban was alright, but let's see what the other one looks like. Is there any dust? Oh, you still got the dust fan going.
Yep.
Look at that. Absolutely immaculate. No dust at all, Mum.
It's great. Happy camper.
How good's this? GIBB River Road, fire, few pan corkers sliding down the gullet. With me parents, doesn't get much better than that, eh? We got, I think, fish laksa for dinner, which is mint, but check this out.
Shout out to Bobby in Broome. I ran into Bobby, he's a massive fan of the channel, and he said, do you want some alcohol, I home brew? And the guy proceeded to get out like 6 litres of alcohol, so he's giving me 3 litres of Irish whiskey, spice rum, and my personal favourite, Bobby, if you're watching. Oh, that's not it. I don't know what you've done to this, but this chocolate rum liqueur is
That was so yum.
the best that I've ever had. Literally, it's just mint, eh? Like no afterburn, just smooth as butter.
That's
Anyway.
my one, I reckon.
Shout out to Bobby. How good's that? That is when having a YouTube channel pays off. Look at that. That's freaking $300 worth of alcohol.
Next week on the GIBB River Part 2, the carnage continues.
Feel about that, Gills.
And we find ourselves in a spot of bother.
Like, I've got tapping kits and stuff. Like,
If you did enjoy today's video, we guarantee you're going to love this next video right here.